Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, and welcome to the North Pole. Well, whatever's left of it, that is. As you may know in your timeline, we haven't really looked after the Earth as much as we actually wanted to. And some poncy little scientists in their white lab coats thought it'd be a very, very good idea to mess around with our home we call Earth. To finally live out their dream to be amongst the stars, forcing the hand of humanity to move away from this planet. You see, it's ruined my career. I don't have to deliver presents anymore. As you may assume, Earth is now just a massive ball of sand. No one wants to see Santa anymore. There's no more chimneys, no more fireplaces, no more milk or no more cookies to eat. Just a ball of sand and broken hopes and dreams. Well, I'm going to get off this planet before it brings back any bad memories. Earth was once my home, but I now have another. How about we go visit there, shall we? Welcome to my new home, I guess. Obrum 1. See, there's a lot more to offer on this planet than Earth at the moment. Yeah, I know, it's very similar with all the snow and everything like that, but there is vegetation and actually life on this planet, and things I can live off. That's the main thing. That's the main thing I moved here. Obrum wasn't my first choice. I did travel around when I got my hands on a grav drive those pesky scientists made, and yeah, the ship does the job, and I finally found what I like to call home again. Well, this is my humble abode. It's not much, but I've had to work along with it after the fall of Earth. I'll show you around. Might not take too long, but let's get into a day off, I guess, or the day after the fall for Santa. So, starting with my little seating area outside. You can see I have a little table, a little rug to block the wind, so it gets quite windy up here. And quite a lot of drinks. As we look out to the vast landscape, I have to stare at this horrible, very unique looking ship. They remind me of the elves with their powers. Quite strong, but not a match for me. There's a reason why I was in charge. Well, moving on to my humble abode. Yeah, I've had to make do since the fall of Earth, but I guess how the mighty Santa has fallen. As no one believes in me anymore. This planet's okay though. This part of the planet's not too cold. It gets cold at night, but there's no oxygen sadly. So I still have to wear this pesky spacesuit. But let's get it off. Let's now we're inside and we've closed the airlock. I think we can take all this off now. Just go back to our comfy normal clothes. That's a lot better. God, these lights are horrible. Gotta make do though. It came with this pod. Since no one else lives here, I thought I might as well have pretty much glass everything. Just stay quite warm. Even though we have progressed from Earth, we have made some quite good living habitation units. And this one put me back a pretty penny. But yeah, enough of that. Walking into my wonderful new home. Didn't really need that much space now all the elves are gone. All I needed is enough space for myself. Maybe a visitor here and there, but I don't get theirs anymore. Starting over here, we have a nice lovely water station with a nice lovely storage crate that holds some materials, I guess, for building and stuff, even though I don't do much of that anymore. Let's say I've lost my touch. I have a nice lovely comfy chair that I dug out of a wreckage somewhere on another planet. Nice lovely cot that I pulled out of one of my old ships. Nice little stool and another ship kind of bed, sofa bed type thing that I pulled out. Just, it's not the comfiest, but it does the job while we're sitting there having a nice drink, of course. Little kitchen area, stove, drinks machine, coffee, of course, more drinks. A fridge, which I guess has seen better days. Need to go to the nearest planet to get some supplies, but yeah, it's been quite tough this time of the year. Another storage crate, still yet to fill that up, and this is my desk with some more quenchable drinks, I guess. This is actually the desk from my office back on the North Pole. I managed to salvage it and put it on the ship. It's a bit banged up, but it made it here in some pieces after I rebuilt it, but it still holds dear to my heart. Again, we dragged this out of another ship. My old one, I think I did, after I made my new ship. Spent all my money on it. A little computer to do some whatever now. Trash can I robbed from the recent planet. I don't think the outposts really cared about it that much, but there you go. We have a little toilet cubicle with a sink, which I don't know how it's working, but it's working, apparently. That's what they recommended me plummet it into. And then some rugs and some other bits and bobs, which isn't really that much else to talk about. That's my humble abode. That's where I've got up to. Now, time to do something interesting and go to the place which isn't too far from me, to be fact. But I do need to take a trip there in my ship, so I guess I'll see you there. Ah, well, this is the only thing I'm seeing red nowadays. No longer red suits. We're at a place called the Red Mile. It's run by...
Whatever you have to say, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's run by pretty nice people nowadays, as you can tell. Well, as you can tell, no one needs me anymore. I guess my days of delivering presents are long behind me. You know, I'm thinking, well, surely you must have died since the fall of Earth, and you only lived probably 50 more years, or however how long you lived for, and then a new Santa would be in your place. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. The world government actually kept me alive just to keep the grand machine of capitalism rolling on. Keep everybody's pockets lined at the top echelons of society. But even though I didn't agree to it, I didn't really have a choice. Ever since the downfall of Earth, I've been held accountable to the curse I accepted with this immortality. Well, as you can tell, I've had to make a new home and live my days out. And since the government paid me a decent wage of keeping hopes and dreams of your little ones going, I've had to spend them somewhere. And even though a lot of other places are nice out there, this place seems a bit more my speed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Been a long day. Even though I've not been doing much recently, it's been quite long and it gets quite tough this time of the year, as you may have thought. Well, that's me down at the bar. Excuse me. I guess we'll get along with one of my favorite activities at the Red Mile. Famous amongst the Starfield, I guess. The Red Mile. Right, let's get this over and done with. It's not my first rodeo in the Red Mile. I think I know what needs to be done to get this completed again. It's a past hobby of mine since I pretty much don't have anything else to do. I do it once a year. Even though I live pretty much forever, it's takes a toll on your body. I stay at one constant age, that's my downfall, but I don't lose any weight, which is even worse. But let's see how I fit this year around, shall we? The annual Christmas Red Mile. Well, sorry my friend, but you're on the naughty list. You see, there's two ways you can run the Red Mile. You can either fight your way through it all and hopefully you survive, or you can just run for your life to the beacon and just activate it. I think that's the best way to go, especially at my age. I can't really stand there and muscle up against the amount of horrible beasts that live amongst the tree line here. Arima 3 doesn't really have many regrets, to say the least. I was actually going to live here, but I actually landed and had to deal with quite a few of these little buggers. And I finally came across the Red Mile, and let's just say it was starting up at the time. Don't visit here that often, but it does the job. Oh, seems like they've caught up to me. Well, we're nearly there. Come on. Let's be having you. Oh, wow. A brand new loot drop on the Red Mile. They do treat us, don't they? Well, it's been nice playing with you all, but I'm sure you'll get coal for Christmas. Well, if I was still delivering, you would do, but I'm not, so it's death. Oh, bastard. Gained a sprain. See, the planet's gravities, whenever I go to different ones, mess me up. I always think I'm on my home planet, which has got pretty much no gravity, but this one does have quite a bit, which, yeah, doesn't help me with my weight. But, anywho, it's been nice talking. I think it's time to go back, claim my reward, and, get drunk. Hello, me. I think it's about time you give me my reward.
I do hope you'll continue to entertain.
Yes, of course I will. Anywho, it's time for me to drink my reward away. Oh, God. Yep. Well, I think I'm going to call it here, guys. I hope everything's going well in your timeline, but Santa's got to finish off some lovely bourbons. Anyway, ladies and gents, have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And that's all from me. See you in the next slice, I guess.